Hey, what's up, everybody? This is the Inspire Podcast hosted by your boy Jill Bean Arrow, who Jill Beats. And today we want to talk about breaking your own limitation. Why do I say breaking your own limitation? Because so many times in life, we find ourselves living limited lives. So once I heard someone said, will is power. When you want it, you can do it. If you dream it, you can do it. If you want to, you can. Now, what's true in all of this? It's true though, but yet there's still a giant we have to shoot down. Yeah, there is a giant we still have to shoot down. In various occasions, we have been surrounded by people with the inability to see in us what God saw. And within that group of people are family, friends, sports team members, study partners, and even the church. They have dictated judgment of behavior and STEM in us. And that unconsciously have affected our development and performance in life. Saying things like, you will never achieve anything. You are never going to make it. You are no good at all. You have no talent. You're not doing well. And this has created in us some limitations. So today, I want to start by asking, what did God sow in you? What did God sow in us? In the book of Genesis, the word establishes that God created us in his image and likeness. You heard that? God created you in his image and likeness, which means that we were created being excellent, good, full of greatness, able to create, able to think and develop and direct things, and able to live in justice. Ain't that what God is? Then it says that by the time he finished creating, he saw that everything he had created was good. He saw everything he had created was good. Now, let me ask you something. Are you his creation? At what point in life did you start believing that you were not good enough to achieve anything you want? We have accepted as true all this crazy stuff that we hear about us, and we are allowing it to mold us, to shape us, and to direct our own lives. And it has created in us a load. Yeah, the heaviest load ever. And it is even heavier than we can bear. The cross of self-restraint or limitation is the heaviest of all. Because having what God has given you, being so talented, having gifts and abilities, but then comes doubt. And you start doubting of your ability, you doubt of your talent, you doubt of the ability you have to study, the ability that you have to play a game, to play music, the ability that you have to live life or just trying to handle life, because you have been programmed unconsciously to believe that you are not good at all. And today I came to tell you that your limitations were placed in your heart by yourself. Stop blaming others for believing about yourself all the crazy stuff they say about you. Come on. They say it, but you can decide whether you want to believe it or not. It is time to start believing what God said about you, and don't allow those comments to become your limitation. So what is limitation? We're talking too much about limitation. What is limitation? So limitation is the action of setting or fixing the limits of something. But also, limitation is the circumstance or condition of something or someone that limits, impedes, or hinders its development. And with this already defined, we can say that we are the ones who limit ourselves. You know, limitation itself is the condition in which I am unable to achieve my goals. The word says that all things work together for good of those who love God. It says that in Jesus, we are more than conquerors. It doesn't say you're not going to work out. It says that even when it doesn't seem right, or even when things look like it's the worst ever, God will turn it in your favor, and sooner or later, you're going to see the good in it. Come on, are you willing to see the good in every little situation in life? But it comes a question: how do I face this in real life? How do I break my limitations? How do I start believing what God says? How can I erase from my mind, from my heart, all of the crazy stuff I heard about me? Well, I'm going to give you 3 principles on how to get what you want to raise above limitations. I want you to notice that the limitations came when you started believing all of those lies. It came when you started believing all of that. All of the things you've been told about yourself. So you need to change what you believe, because what you believe will determine how you live. And you can go listen to our last podcast so you can find more about it. We talked about that last week. So first of all, be intentional. Be intentional. Intentionality is the concept that lurks behind doing or developing a premeditated action. So be intentional. For example, if you want to lose weight and be in shape, you got to go through a process of diet and exercise. Now, I know that if I do a diet correctly and do some exercise, I will lose weight and get in shape. So be intentional. Let everything you do be for the sake of achieving your goals. Number 2, self-discipline. Discipline yourself. Discipline yourself. So discipline is a set of rules or norms whose fulfillment consistently leads to a certain result. So if I get up every day at the same time and develop an activity in the same way every day, time will come that I will get what I want. The discipline is the engine that moves you when the mood goes, when the passion decreases, when the desire is lacking. That's what discipline does. Discipline drives you. The discipline says it's time to wake up. You say, I don't want today. I don't want to do it today. And then discipline tells you it's not what you want or not. If you want to achieve this thing, you should get up. Come on up. Get up and work. Get up and work. So self-discipline. Third and last thing, don't give up. Don't surrender. Why do I say don't surrender? Because surrendering means to submit to the dominion or will of someone or something, ceasing to resist. So when you surrender, when you give up, what you're saying is, I don't want to fight no more. I don't want to fight no more. I can't fight no more. You're stronger than me, limitation. You're stronger than me, problem. And I don't want to face you anymore because I can't resist you anymore. What you want to achieve is very valuable. Therefore, you'll have resistance. But even in the midst of resistance, you must stand up and start this process again. And you may ask, what process? So the process is simple. Be intentional. Discipline yourself and don't give up. Be intentional. Discipline yourself and don't give up. Repeat it again and again. And each time will be less pressure and opposition to you. Because every time you repeat that process, I assure you, you'll be closer to your destiny. Now, come on, repeat with me. I was created good. I'm good. I will make it. I was created good. I'm good. I will make it. This is your boy Jill Bean Araujo, Jill Beats from the Inspire Podcast. And I hope that today we were able to inspire you, to empower you to go out there and live a better life without all of those lies you heard about yourself before. So it's time for us to break our limitations. God bless you and have a great week.